Imagine this. You step outside one summer morning, and suddenly, your body starts moving. You can't stop. You're dancing. This isn't a scene from a movie. This was the terrifying reality for the city of Strasbourg in July 1518. And what if I told you the same forces that caused this could be at play today, fueled by the viral nature of our digital world? It all began with one woman, known as Frau Troffea. She started dancing in the street with no music, no reason. She just couldn't stop. She twirled and swayed for nearly a week straight, her body a prisoner to this relentless rhythm. Soon, she wasn't alone. Within a week, over 30 other people had joined her involuntary, frantic dance. By the end of August, the number had swelled to a staggering 400. The streets of Strasbourg became a stage for a chaotic, non-stop dance marathon. People were literally dancing themselves to death, collapsing from sheer exhaustion, strokes, and heart attacks. So, what on earth was going on? The city's leaders were baffled. The local physicians of the time, operating on medieval medical knowledge, diagnosed the affliction as hot blood. Their bizarre prescription? More dancing. They believed the victims needed to dance the fever out of their systems. So, the authorities took a step that seems absolutely insane to us now. They cleared out guild halls, erected a large wooden stage in the public market, and even hired professional dancers and musicians to keep the afflicted moving. Their logic was that if they couldn't stop them, they should at least control the environment. But this intervention was like pouring gasoline on a fire. The public spectacle only amplified the hysteria, turning a mysterious affliction into a full-blown massacre. At its peak, up to 15 people were dying every single day. The city that danced had become a city of death. For centuries, the cause remained a complete mystery. Early theories suggested it might have been ergotism, a type of poisoning from a fungus that grows on damp rye bread, which can cause spasms and hallucinations. However, the coordinated, dance-like movements of the victims don't perfectly align with the typical symptoms of ergot poisoning. Modern historians now lean towards a more psychological explanation, a case of mass psychogenic illness or mass hysteria. Think about the context of 1518 Strasbourg. The community was under immense stress. They had faced brutal famine, disease, and crippling poverty. Their lives were filled with hardship and a deep-seated superstitious fear. Super stressful, right? They totally believed Saint Vitus cursed them. A saint who is said to punish sinners with compulsive dancing could have taken root. It's a chilling example of how the mind can turn belief into a physical reality. The stress and suggestion became a contagion, spreading from person to person through sight and fear alone. Now, let's jump forward to our own time. Does this sound vaguely familiar? Think about how quickly trends, challenges, and even mass panics can spread across the internet. I want you to imagine it's the year 2026. A new AI-driven trend explodes on a platform like X. Let's call it the talking objects phenomenon. Videos go viral, showing household items seemingly speaking on their own. At first, it's a joke, a clever deepfake. But then, people start claiming it's happening in their own homes, unprompted. The line between reality and digital illusion blurs. A shared anxiety about AI's unchecked power could easily fuel a modern form of mass hysteria, in which people genuinely begin to perceive these bizarre events. Our digital age, with its echo chambers and rapid-fire information, is the perfect stage for a psychological contagion on a global scale. The dancing plague of Strasbourg eventually subsided around September, as mysteriously as it had begun. The remaining dancers were taken to a mountain shrine to pray for absolution from the curse of Saint Vitus. There was no clean conclusion, no definitive cure found. It just faded away, leaving behind a haunting lesson about human vulnerability. It teaches us that under the right conditions of stress and suggestion, our minds and bodies can be hijacked. So, as we navigate a world increasingly shaped by viral phenomena and artificial intelligence, the bizarre tale from 1518 serves as a powerful warning. It reminds us to question the narratives we consume and to be aware of the collective anxieties that can shape our reality. The dancing plague might be a thing of the past, but the forces that caused it are timeless. Could it happen again? If you found this piece of history as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the mysteries of the past. And I want to hear from you in the comments. What viral trend or modern craze has made you question just how susceptible we all are? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.